Harrington, an assistant professor at the Humphrey School of Public Affairs. I'm working with a team from Byron, Stewartville, and Lewiston, and researchers from the University of Minnesota to help small municipalities in Southeast Minnesota be better positioned to make decisions about data center siting in their areas. We are assessing how data center impacts water and energy use to ensure that communities can make informed decisions about data centers. Our work is led by the needs of our team members from communities in Southeast Minnesota. Our goal is not to prescribe a specific choice about data centers, but to develop research outputs that enable each to make the best possible decision for their community.
Greetings from Stewartville, Minnesota. I'm Bill Schimmel, City Administrator here in Stewartville. This past spring, a Minnesota DEED representative visited Stewartville and talked about this type of development being more prevalent in this region and with Stewartville as a potential site. So our city will be having questions about what kind of infrastructure will be needed, specifically water, sewer, and electrical. What kind of land and siting might be required, and how these needs line up with the infrastructure demands of our future projected population growth.
My name is Regini Varma. I serve as City Administrator, Clerk, Treasurer, and ED Director in Lewiston, Minnesota. My background is in technology, real estate, and government. These experiences guide my interest in looking at data center development as one possible way to address our community's economic challenges. Lewiston is a very small city with a high tax burden, and I want to carefully consider whether this type of project could be a sustainable solution. Before deciding on data center development in Lewiston, we must weigh both benefits and risks. Key questions include energy and water usage, waste management, environmental impacts on surrounding farmland, job creation, and the housing and services needed for new workers and their families.
Hi, I'm Carrie Jennings from Freshwater. Data centers, particularly the hyperscale data centers, can have a significant impact on water resources, especially here where the groundwater and surface water are highly connected and therefore sensitive to imbalances in pumping and recharge. When decisions about large water-using industries are siloed, like they commonly are now, cities and natural resource managers can't work together to make decisions about how to ensure that humans and ecosystems both have enough water now and into the future.
Hi, I'm James Coleman. I'm a law professor focusing on energy law. So compared to water use, there's less publicly information about how data centers use electricity. Energy use is going up, but by how much is less certain. So we'll gather info on energy demand at data centers to understand how large loads can be served in tandem with broader community priorities like cost, reliability, and environmental impact.
The outputs of this one-year project are designed to be put to immediate use by our partner city administrators and shared with others in the region facing similar challenges.
A toolkit for city administrators will serve as a guide for evaluating data centers along a range of criteria. The toolkit will also include best practices based on what has happened with data center development in Minnesota and elsewhere.
Our community partners and city staff around the region will also receive briefs summarizing the impacts of data centers, as well as state and local data center policies and how they might affect regional governance of shared resources.
Hi, I'm Kelly Lumen, the Planning Director for the City of Byron. I'm also collaborating on this project, and I'm from Byron. These outputs will impact the southeastern Minnesota region by putting city leadership in proactive negotiating positions with data centers developers as we provide community-informed and research-backed information that support regional economic development in the region's water and energy future.
Hi, I'm Andy Sutton from University of Minnesota Extension's Southeast RSDP. I'm supporting this collaboration between Southeast Minnesota community leaders and our university team, as well as engagement with others in our region who are interested in participating and learning from the results in this project. This project will involve participation opportunities where we will want the input of those who live and work in the Southeast Minnesota watersheds that are the focus of this project. These events will take place in early 2026. If you're interested in staying up to date about the work, joining one of these events, or learning about the results of the project, please follow the link via the QR code on your screen, and we'll follow up about next steps. Thank you so much, and we look forward to hearing from you.